Hey, what's up? Today we're doing another World's Worst Tattoos, where we look at the world of tattooing and the people who didn't do it the best. And stay tuned for the end of the video where you'll see some of the fans' tattoos. That's right. If you sent me one of your own personal tattoos, it might be in this video. Ooh, yeah, tricked you into staying to the end. This is World's Worst Tattoos number 189. Let's do it! Hey. What's up? Oh, isn't that great? Till death do us part. Wow, that is the worst way to write letters on your body. Don't do vertical letters like this, okay? That's not how you would normally write a sentence or a title, so it's not gonna look good as a tattoo. And also, till has two L's. Unless you're trying to be like, till. You could have just used the full word, until death do us part. Oh, I just hope before you two part, you get those tattoos covered up with something that looks a little better. Something you can be proud of. I do have enough. What? I do have... Is it supposed to be like, I too am enough? I do have enough. Oh, I remember that phrase. Yeah, I always say that. Because I do have enough. Wait, I said it wrong. I do have enough. There, that makes much more sense. The hell are you trying to say? That you are enough? Yes, you are enough. Your tattoo has too many words. It just should have said, I am enough. That would have been good. Oh, a pirate tattoo. And honestly, most of this was pretty good. And then you just get down to the artist not being able to do arms or hands again. If you can't do appendages, I'm sorry, you should have drawn her as an amputee then. In fact, if you just gave her a peg arm, it would have been very piratey, and it probably would have covered up the fact that you can't do arms or hands. See, that's why the other hand is hidden behind her head. Strategic, you see? It's just so badly done. Unless you were trying to draw her as like a female pirate version of the tiny hand guy from the Scary Movie series, if that's what you were going for, if she was supposed to have a little tiny hand to comb her hair with. Oh. It's bad. This one's pretty funny. So this girl, I'm gonna see if I can find this TikTok after and add it in here, but she's crying basically because her and her bestie tried to get these really cool tattoos of butterflies that would connect in the middle, but instead they just got two little floppy penis tattoos. And honestly, even the way they're supposed to connect in the middle, you didn't think it through. You did not think this tattoo through because the placement should be closer so that when you put your arms like this, it looks like one tattoo, not like you ripped a butterfly in half. And then the further you get away, the more it just turns into a penis. She looks really happy with her tattoo though. She looks really proud of it. Yeah, she looks super stoked. Just got this beauty. I matter, but I don't matter. You know, it took me a second to get this one because it doesn't make sense. Like, I matter, but I don't matter. I thought he was trying to say like, I matter, but I don't. But I get what he's saying. I'm made of matter. I am matter, but I don't matter. Oh shit, deep. You got too deep with it. I feel like most people when they first read it are gonna be a little confused, but at least we got there. Here's an angry little bump on an arm. Is that a tumor? I hope not. I actually have a bump similar to this on my leg. It's just like a fatty deposit, but it sticks out like that on like my inner thigh. I'm not gonna show you my inner thigh now, don't worry. Or maybe you wanted to see it, so I apologize. I'm not gonna show you my inner thigh. Maybe I should get a little angry face tattooed on it. That would actually be funny. It would be just for me and my wife. Well, I hope it's not a tumor, and I hope it is just... I have those fatty deposits, like, all over my body. I used to think I was covered in tumors. Most of them aren't, like, in places where you can see, but yeah, you probably can't even see that one that well. But I got one right here that's kind of like a little bump that comes out. It's just a fatty deposit, and then I've got them all over my body, like... My stomach, my sides have really bad ones. I just hope it doesn't turn out that I'm riddled with tumors, because that would suck. And I'll put angry little tattoo faces on them all. Here's someone who wanted to get a memorial to their dog, which I think is a great reason to get a tattoo. A memorial is always a great reason. You just gotta make sure you get someone who can execute it properly. Because, I'm sorry, but they did not nail your dog. They drew your dog as a chihuahua. Why did they make your dog's snout so small when clearly it has a very long little snout? It has a very long snout. I'm sorry about what happened to your dog, but it's not the greatest. It could have been done better and, you know, maybe a cover-up in the future. Who knows? This is a woman that got jizz on me tattooed on her tongue. What the hell? There's a little clip. Why would you do this to yourself? Why would you want to do this? Oh, I just don't know why. Have a little self-respect. This is the greatest way to disrespect yourself. And I did a little digging into this one because it wasn't that easy to find. Someone just sent me a random screenshot of it. So I found the video. And yeah, basically she's trying to do the whole Instagram OnlyFans thing. So I'm thinking this was some sort of ploy to get some viral traffic coming to her. Now here's the thing that sucks is I saw this and it really didn't do that well. She got this tattooed on her tongue and basically received nothing from it. That must hurt when you're like, yeah, this will go viral, and then you get this big, bold tattoo on your tongue and you're like, oh, nobody even noticed. Great. So now I just can never stick my tongue out again. And I understand that mouth tattoos, they go away after a while. The layers of skin on your tongue are constantly being scraped off and refreshed, so all the tattoos inside your mouth, they're not really that permanent. But I would like to just picture this. You know, picture her as an 80-year-old woman trying to explain this tattoo to her grandchildren. Now, I know mouth tattoos don't generally last that long, but let's just say maybe this one was inked very deep, and she's like, damn, I did not think it would last this long. And now she's explaining to her grandchildren why grandma has this phrase that they don't even know what it means on her tongue. And you'd be like, oh, it just means I like jam. I'm a really big fan of mayo. She has really nice teeth, though, I will say that. And now, ever since I became a father of 2 daughters, when I see a picture of a woman doing something like this to herself, it hits me differently now. It hits me harder. Because now I know, I got the mindset of a father. Now I know that there is some father at home that saw this picture, and he's just crying into his hands like, where did I go wrong? What did I do? And then he pulls out a rusty spoon and starts gouging his eyes out, and that's on you. That's on you, lady. How do you feel now about your tattoo, now that you know your dad is bleeding from his eyes? Maybe she hates her father, and that's why she does things like this. I don't know. It just makes me sad. It makes me so sad. All right, let's move on. Here's a ghost tattoo. It's a booty. You get it? Booty. Because it's like ghosts, they say boo, and then it's booty is sticking out. You see? Actually, I like this one. This one gets the Fluffee stamp of approval. Okay? It's good. Booty. Boo. I get it. I like it. It's funny. Does the ghost have a little mustache poking through? Here's a huge tattoo of Jesus and the devil in an arm wrestle. Well, shit. This could have been done well, and I feel like most of the aspects to this tattoo are done pretty good. I'm very confused about the hand grip here. It looks like the devil grabbed Jesus' hand and turned his fingers into a bunch of dicks. That's what this looks like. He's definitely gonna win the arm wrestle if his fingers are flopping around. There is so much going on in this tattoo. And honestly, that's probably the only real problem in it. I think it's supposed to look like the devil's like melting his arm off or something, but it doesn't come off that way. Oh, here's another couple's tattoo. King, queen. Holy shit, did you guys do these yourself? The line work is so jagged. It's mostly on the king. The queen, it's not great, but it's not the worst. But the king is just, that is the most jittery cursive writing I have ever seen. Like, was someone giving you a back massage while you're trying to, was someone like shaking the tattoo artist as they did it? Like, come on, let's make it a challenge. You did one of those helicopter tattoos? Ugh, not great. It's not wowing me. Oh, look, it's a rocket-powered fish. Oh. That's what we keep seeing flying out of the ocean. You see, apparently there's a lot of UFOs or UAPs, whatever you want to call them, that come out of the ocean to the point where, like, the Navy's like, maybe we should start talking about this. That's what I heard, okay? From a podcast I listened to. So that's what it is. It's just little bass, or it's just little fish. The fish are learning technology. The fish are gonna go to the moon soon. That's cool. That's pretty cool. It's actually not that bad of a tattoo. The line work is a little jagged, but as far as all the other tattoos in this one I'm gonna give a stamp of approval too. Bowie. Bowie. Is this a David Bowie tattoo? Or is your fish named Bowie? Or not fish, frog. Is your frog named Bowie? This one might be a fan tattoo. I can't remember. Some of them get mislabeled, and if I don't label it immediately as a fan tattoo, I apologize if one of them snuck in here. I don't know why he's got so many liver spots on his butt, but that's fine. Look, this is probably the best hand that's been done in this entire video so far. This is supposed to be a Taylor Swift tattoo. Are you serious? They'll tell you I'm insane. Why does Taylor Swift look so damn tired? Look at the bags under her eyes. Well, I mean, I understand why she's so tired. She probably works very hard. Oh, I don't think you did Taylor Swift justice here. It kind of looks like a man dressed up on Halloween as Taylor Swift. Here's someone who got dumb bitch tattooed on their feet. Oh my God, what's going on with your toenails? Oh, come on now. That pinky toe. That's not right. That is frightening to me. Oh my God, this always happens when I get the foot tattoos. I always get distracted by the bad foot care. Look, I have disgusting feet. I've said that before. My feet are no prize. I'm not gonna ever make it as a foot model, okay? I feel bad for like pedicure people who have to work on feet like that. I won't go and get a pedicure because I don't want to do that to someone. My wife says you should. Just go. And I'm like, no, I don't want to. I'm embarrassed about my feet. Here's a wolf tattoo. I'm not really sure what happened here. It looks like the wolf is supposed to have some sort of like stone or diamond in his forehead, but it just looks like its forehead is opening up and like something's going to come out. Like it's going to split open and an alien is going to spring out of it. It's like, is that the wolf from The Thing? Is that what it is? Look at the deer. They're even looking up. They're like, oh my God, why is there a giant wolf head in the sky over there? Holy shit. All right, the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's get into some fan tattoos. Now, this one was sent to me by someone who said they just got this tattoo recently, and they were like, hey, if you ever want to show a good tattoo, and I'm going to do it. It's always good to show an example of a good tattoo once in a while, just to show people the comparison, to show them, like, this is what some money gets you. So here's the tattoo. It's a Munsters tattoo. And yeah, it's fantastic. It looks great. You clearly spent a bit of money and went to an artist that knows how to do a portrait. Honestly, that's one of the best tattoos I've seen in a long time. It looks amazing. Stamp of approval. The Fluffee's stamp of approval means nothing. Your tattoo got it. No, I really like this one. And this is, again, a good example of what you can get if you just save some money and do some research and make sure you're really happy with the artist first. All right, this guy sent me this one of a potato smoking a joint. He said, howdy, I'm a chef, and here's my tattoo for you. It's a potato smoking a joint sitting on a milk crate on his break. Yes, a baked potato. Thank you. In professional kitchens, we utilize milk crates in a lot of ways. Love your content, George. Well, thank you, George, for sending it in. I actually didn't get the whole baked potato thing at first. When you said it's a baked potato, I was like, well, thank you for being so specific about the type of potato it is. And I was like, oh, right, because he's getting stoned. He's getting baked. I get it. Thanks for sending your tattoo. Okay, we got one more. But your baked potato, also, stamp of approval. Okay, I like it now that I understand it. And we'll end with this Diabetic Dinosaur that a fan, he sent. I'll just let him explain. This is my tattoo of a pissed off diabetic T-Rex that lost his leg due to eating too much sugar. He is also pissed because his arms are too short to use his crutches. And I mean, honestly, sometimes a tattoo like this with a little explanation, you know, it makes sense. He also told me that the idea just came to him one day. So at first I was like, oh, is this like a tribute because you lost your leg? Because you're diabetic? It doesn't seem that way. It seems like he was just like, bing, I want a diabetic T-Rex with tiny crutches that he can't use. You know what else makes the T-Rex mad is that he can't reach his junk. He can't get down there. No stress relief. It must make you very angry. But anyway, the diabetic T-Rex with tiny little crutches, I mean, that's the doctor's fault. The doctor should have gave him longer crutches. That's a dick move. Anyway, stamp of approval. Yeah, that's right, the trifecta. All three of you get a stamp of approval today. Wow, you fans are doing good. See, it's almost like you're learning from my videos. Wow, you're welcome for teaching you how to get tattoos. Anyway, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you in the next one. Check out my Patreon, patreon.com/FluffeeTalks. Go check out the merch. Send your if you want to send me any fan messages, fan art, or fan tattoos, or just pictures for videos that you think would go well in one of my series, you can send it to FLuffeefanmail@gmail.com. And come up to your screen real quick. Boop!